Hello guys, I guess you may be tired of seeing so many videos of this series in a row, but this is the last one, okay? I need this extra video to talk about the final standings of the league and some other events that occurred at the end of season 81. Besides, I need to tell you about my plans for the new season. First of all, let's see a few updates. In the last video, I told you that I was going to increase my money making facilities to level 7 in the next day, and I did so. You see, they are all under constructions now, level 7. I also did one extra change, which is to increase my training grounds to level 3. I made some simulations and concluded that it would be profitable at this moment. There has been some change in the scouting team too. Let me show you. I hired 3 scouts, which I will not specify, but this is how our team looks like at the moment. All the scouts we have. Regarding transfers, I also have some updates to make. I sold our 2 best men of the season. One is this guy, but let me open the full history for you. These 2 guys, this one and this one. They were my strikers for the season. This guy was extremely important for us during the season. You can see his figures. He scored more than 2 goals per match, if you make the division here, and he had an overall rating of 8.5. Extremely good. I sold him by agent price. Unfortunately, no one bid on him. Then he was deleted from the game. But he has been very important. This other one, as I told you in a previous video, I was planning to sell only next season at the end of his bloom. You see, this is his last year of bloom and he still has one more week to go. But I received a good offer for him. A team came and offered some money for him to me. Then I accepted. This is how much I paid for him in the beginning of the season, and this is how much I sold him for. You see, he's not been playing well for the team he went for, but he played very well for us, an average of more than 1 goal scored per match, and a very high rating. Okay, and in the end, it was a very profitable deal for me. I sold a few other players too, and in the end, my sell to agent strategy generated a profit of about 28 million during the season. Not bad for the first season applying this strategy. Let's hope for better figures next season. I bought many players too, which I will not specify as there are many. Some of them I showed you in the previous video, but even after that I bought many others. All of them are in this list. Now I will show what you must be waiting for, which is the final standings of the league. You remember that in the last video we were in the first position, but with the same amount of points of the second place. We were leading only because we had a better goal difference. Since then, we won all of our matches. Our direct opponent lost one of his and drew another one, which means that we were the champions of our league group, as you can see here in the final standings. We made a very good campaign. We scored the highest number of goals and conceded the least. We had most wins too. It has never been my focus, as I told you in many past videos, but winning is always great. Therefore, I'm very happy with this title. Let's quickly check some statistics. My best man for the season was this guy who I just showed you that I sold for agent price. He was the best striker. He has this amount of goals, 27 more than the second guy. Regarding rating, you see that he was also the best player of the group with this average. And the second player is also a guy from my team. And we have this one also in the list. There is this one, which is the one I sold, the other striker I sold. Okay, he was also among the best ones. And if you check our club stats, the club stats of the group, you will see that we had the best home average regarding the attendance. Okay, which is a very good thing to have. We can consider as one more victory for the season. Due to this great campaign, we achieved most of our sponsorship goals. Let's take a quick look at it. I set them at the beginning of the season, as you remember. And you can see here that this one I accomplished first place in the league. I scored more than 70 goals and I conceded less than 30. This one, unfortunately, we couldn't make because we lost very badly in the first cup match. Okay, then we will not receive anything for this one. You know that I do all the financial management of the team using a spreadsheet that I created, which I presented to you in a previous video. Let me quickly show you what's the final situation of the spreadsheet, how it looks like now in the end of the season. I've been filling this spreadsheet since the beginning of the season, week by week, as the days went by, and I have the habit of coloring weeks past on red. Okay, but it's optional. You can choose other color too if you want, or no color at all. And then here I have all the information for this season. I even have some notes that I write for specific situations that I faced or to remember something that I have to do. Okay. And now that the season is over, there is more information that I explained to you before. And now that the season is over, one more thing. Here the correction that I needed to do. Okay, sometimes I have to make it so that the final value here exactly matches the balance I have in the game. And now that the season is over, I can finally create a new tab, which I just do coming here and clicking this button. Okay, now I just change the name here and I'm ready for season 82. I can copy this balance from here and paste here, or I could simply type. Okay, and here I put my goals. I don't play international competition, so this will be all zero. And this is what I expect to receive from my sponsorship deals after the season update, which I just showed to you. This is what I'm gonna get for the league. This is what I'm gonna get for not conceding, no, for scoring more than 70 goals. And this is what I'm gonna get for not conceding more than 30 goals. Okay. Then after the season update, I should fill up these fields too, but I have to wait until the financial update occurs on Monday. Yeah, then I'm ready to start the next season. If you need more information, if you don't know the spreadsheet, or if you don't remember when I explained, check the video you see in the cards. Okay? The full video is dedicated to explain all of the functionalities of these spreadsheets. The new season will start very soon, as you can see the countdown here. I will continue this video after that. See you there. Welcome to season 82. You can see that now we are in the 4th division of Italy, and this is gonna be our first opponent. Let's take a look of our club page to see what's different. You will notice that now we have one more trophy since we won in our league group last season. And you see this player, there's a player missing here because he has retired. I haven't changed these three players for a while. Maybe I should change soon. This is the current situation of the club. We have quite some supporters. I left two youths to be promoted from last season. Let me promote them now. Based on their skill sum that I can see here through a script that I have and their age, I believe their current bank price is close to 200,000. It means that if I promote them and they are bad, I can sell for around the price I paid to promote them. Therefore, it is worth to promote them and check their potential. Let me do it now. You can see that now I have more money than what I had in the end of the first part of the video due to some things we received. Let me go to the finance page to show you properly. You see what happened after the finance update, what we paid, what we gained. This is the sponsorship money we received, as I showed you before in the spreadsheet. Let me now go back to the spreadsheet and fill up this data. I have it all filled up already to save time in the video. Here you see what we saw before, which is the amount I should receive from the sponsors. This I included all. I put my current fan base, my division, and all the other information I have to put in the spreadsheet. I didn't put anything about matches yet. Later I will do it. And you will see that the value I have here for my balance is exactly the same you see in the game. And I will continue filling it up during the season. Let's take a look at our league group. We are in group 3, as you can see here, and these are our opponents for the season. I will make a quick comparison between our team and their team so that you have an idea of how strong or how weak we are here. Here on the left side, you can see our squad with all the players we have. You can see that we have. I'll make this comparison based on recommendation, which is not so precise, but just to have an idea of the difference between the teams. We have two recommendation 4 players and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players with recommendation 3.5. Now let's see our opponents. This one, you see, has a lot of 4.5 recommendation players, some recommendation 4 too. This next one, also recommendation 4.5, and he has many recommendation 5 players. This other one is weaker than the others, but he also has a 4.5 recommendation player, a couple 4-star players. This one's also strong. This is our first opponent. He also has a couple 4.5 ones, some 4 stars too. And you'll see that all of the other teams are considerably stronger than us. All of them has recommendation 4.5 players. Some have recommendation 5 players. Okay? Therefore, I don't think we have any chance of staying in this division with my current squad. I don't plan to buy players to strengthen the team unless I see very good opportunities in the market. My focus will be to work on the sell to agent strategy and to develop our facilities. Therefore, I consider just setting a very defensive formation and hoping for the best. We will need a lot of luck not to be relegated this season. But let's see what happens as the season goes on. Maybe we end up staying in this division. Dreaming is always allowed. With that being said, let me set my sponsorship targets for the season based on my expectations. As I told you, I'm very pessimistic, so I will just put everything in minimum. Stay in the top 12, score at least 30 goals, concede less than 70, and one victory in the cup. The sponsor I will choose the one we usually choose. And select. Okay, we are about to get a new sponsorship payment. You see that now we have a higher amount. That's the bright side of the situation. But it's gonna take some days until we can have this money. That's all for this video, guys. If you have questions, write them down below. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. See you soon.